Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here's the option play. The ball is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. To the air, it's Avila. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he steps out of bounds, no gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do was step out of bounds for no gain.
And out comes the field goal unit. Field goal tried, no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Receivers are bunched together. They're going to run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, it's Avila. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw again. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get it behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. The linebacker shifting around now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Avila. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And there's the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to put this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to throw. It's Avila. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. looking downfield. It's Avila. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First and 10 now for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away.
He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he fires the football to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Balls are in the red zone. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Back to throw. It's Avila. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Ball handed to the running back. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Key call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. The ball has come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline. It's Bray. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
Gives it to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So fourth down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on deck.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A handoff to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
On the run, it's Flanagan. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, you tackle him inbounds, it keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Dropping back, it's Avila. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. 2nd down after that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down and goal upcoming. To the air, it's Avila. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Flanagan. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Noles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Dropping back, it's Avila. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
This is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.